Hello, my friend, and welcome. I'm so glad you could stop by today because the time has arrived. The time we have waited literal years for, a new stuff pack in Sims 4. Welcome to the Sims 4 Home Chef Hustle Stuff Pack. Small appliances, big upgrade. Outfit your kitchen with small appliances like a stand mixer, waffle maker, or countertop pizza oven to expand your culinary horizons. As Sims upgrade their skills, they'll be able to do more with these new appliances and discover more delicious recipes. Feed the neighborhood. Turn your love of cooking into a side hustle. Sims can open their own small business with the new food stand and sell tasty treats and mouthwatering meals to neighbors. Fresh chef styles. Your cooking adventure wouldn't be complete without the right fashion. Kitchen-ready hairstyles, food-themed accessories, and aprons for the whole family will have your Sims looking like serious amateur chefs. Okay, we are starting out in Cass. I think I would consider this the least exciting part about this stuff pack, in my humble opinion, but it all makes sense because we have a cooking theme, so the clothing definitely has a cooking theme. We're starting out with the single styled look that comes with this set, so just kind of gives you a quick idea, and it really kind of gives the vibe of the whole set. Alright, next we are going to go ahead and try out the different tops. This one, I think, probably going to be one of the most usable of the pieces. It's something that, I could definitely see putting this in like my teen Sims wardrobes, pretty basic. I like just the basic color block here too, so that keeps it nice and usable even outside of the purpose of the pack. This one's another one, could definitely be used for other things. The blueberry hearts are really cute. I love the carrots. It's a basic nice t-shirt. I like the cut of the t-shirt. I like that there is writing on the backs of some of these, so it's definitely, a usable piece. I'm not always happy when they have very particular things, and it's not something that you can really make use of for everyday wear. Then we have, of course, the chef jacket. This is actually really cute. I love the cut of this. I love the little bow tied here. I love the details of just everything on here. Really kind of gives a nice, feel to it. It feels like custom content. And I think that there would be a lot of possibility if you own some of the other kits and packs and such. You could definitely use this for like your dine out type situation. It would be very usable as uniforms or something like that for your chefs. I love a lot of the patterns on here. They're really cute patterns, really bold, but I like that there's also your basics, and the Sims team is definitely getting a lot better about using basics. I love this kind of linen texture on this one. Alright, only thing I'm missing from these is, there we go, dirty swatches. So there's their clean swatch, and there's your dirty swatch. So we have some flour on there and, a little bit of a mess. So that feels more realistic, and definitely more in theme. This could definitely be used as just a basic piece, but it does have chef vibes, especially when we throw a logo on there. This one makes me laugh. I don't know, it's kind of equivalent to that whole tuxedo t-shirt thing. It's funny. It's cute. I like it. I like this too, the ombre. Really love when they toss a little ombre in there. And it looks like we have only one pair of pants, but it does look like it comes in some nice basic colors. I like the cut of them. I like the little details of just like a little bit of, folds and wrinkles in the right places. It really, like I've said a million times with the new stuff, it has that custom content detail, and I'm here for it. I love it. I'm so happy to see it. All right, we get one pair of shoes, and these are giving kind of Crocs, like definitely, but they kind of look like a fabric version of it. but very wearable. Could definitely see using these in a lot of different ways. I'm gonna hop up here and take a look at accessories. We have, of course, the whisk earrings in a lot of your basic metal colors. We have the pizza hoops, several different types of pizza there, which is super cute. The knives, this is gonna be like, I can't show it very well with this hair, but kind of just like one of those pieces that you know everybody's going to be using on their Sims for a while. And then, of course, well, we can't see it on this shirt. Let me change shirts here real quick. We have the whisk necklace, which kind of goes with the earrings and gives you just a complete set. And it's really just, I like the whimsical kind of thing going on there. It's very Sims. It is a little big, in my opinion, but a lot of times that's very much what Sims does. I love the new hairs, but to me, this is being marketed as 4 different hairs, but it's really just one hair with variations. And I'm not super thrilled when they do that. I wish that there was a way for them to add additional swatches to allow for these ombre effects in, you know, I also would love to see the accessories like the head wraps and the headbands and that kind of thing become a separate piece that you can change, an overlay kind of thing. They do it in custom content, so I know that it's possible, because so many times you will have one of these accessory pieces like this, hello, pizzas. You love it, but what if your Sim's hair is brown? Then you're stuck with the lemons. I mean, you could change your Sim's hair color, I guess, but you know, it's very limiting, and I would like to see the option to change that out. We only have the pizza in, looks like 2 of the swatches, which is so unfortunate, because I think that's one I would use a lot. And it looks like it's pretty much the same here, except solids. So they have solid swatches with all of the ombre. That is quite a lot of color going on right there. All right, and then this other hairstyle is again with another accessory, and it's changing with the hair, and I really just, you know, if you know, you know. You want it to be matching your outfit and not having to worry about changing your Sim's hair in order to match the outfit, or not needing to give up your Sim's whole, you know, favorite color or something because you want a particular style. It's my little gripe. All right, I'm going to actually take off the feminine here, and we see that we have a new men's hairstyle, which looks actually really good on the feminine frame. That definitely suits. And I could see this as a Bob Pancakes hairstyle for sure. And honestly, I'm enjoying it on the feminine frame also. I really like that. All right, let's take a look if there's any hats. I kind of forgot that. And we have this like cupcake looking hat. So this is cute. I could definitely see tossing this on just for kind of a little whimsical touch on the winter outfits, and possibly as part of a uniform. So that's cute. Accessories looks like nothing's changed there. Let's take a look at tops if we get anything additional. Okay, so we get another variation on this. It's just a different cut. Looks like the same basic color scheme. I like the white on there. I like that. That looks good. All right. Oh, and this one with the towel over the shoulder. So you could definitely have, you know, that dishwasher kind of thing going. I like the apron with this too. Good matches with it. My only gripe would be, again, this would be a great place for an overlay. If, say, you have a pizza restaurant, but not a red color scheme, say you wanted pink. If you could swap that out and have the pizza here, that would be much nicer to have that option. Just, yeah, little things. And again, it looks like I think the same shoes there. So we're gonna drop down to child size, not teen, and see if the kids got anything. Okay, it looks like we got one outfit, yep. So just an apron outfit, some of the cute patterns on here. I love the pizza pattern on that. I love the berry pattern. And they did include dirty swatches, which is great. I love to see that. Oh, there's spaghetti sauce there, pizza sauce, most likely. Looks like she's got some chocolate on there. And I don't think that they got anything. Oh, we did get a t-shirt. Okay. So we have a t-shirt that uses some of the patterns that we've seen throughout and some nice solids to go with that. And then this nice kind of tone-on-tone print is very usable too. But I think these three swatches are going to be the most usable, and it would have been nice to have some additional ones just to kind of round it out. And I think they get the same hairs, yeah. So they have the same hair that we are seeing for the adult Sims. She is wearing a ton of makeup. And looks like all of the same swatches except for the more unique colors. And let's check Toddlers, see if there's anything for them. Okay, from the entire pack, it looks like all the Toddlers got was the new masculine hair, which honestly, I'm glad for that because it's really cute and I think it's going to look really nice on a lot of Sims. But yeah, that's unfortunate. I really think it would have been nice to see some of the other options, you know, the matching outfits. We did see a bit of that in the trailer, but it looks like it's only for the infants and we have nothing to match for the toddlers. So that's kind of unfortunate. This, I think, is probably the most usable swatch that I would use just because it's cute, although the pizza one's definitely up there. And I am curious if we happen to get this hair. It does not look like it. So I was hoping we would have gotten the same hair for infants as well, but no luck. Really quick, I wanted to point out that I actually did miss a couple of accessories. We got some gloves along with this, and I love that we have the plastic gloves. How could I forget? We actually have two new aspirations. We have the Appliance Whiz. The Sim knows their way around small kitchen appliances. And we have Market Magnate here in the Fortune area. This Sim wants to operate the most profitable food stand. Okay, this is all of the individual pieces of the cabinet set that we got. So this is the standard cabinets in the back and our island cupboards or cabinets in the front, and then all of the wall variations. So each one comes in a variety of colors. They are very much more on the pastel kind of very muted range, very much modern in my opinion, but very nicely. We did get a wood swatch, a white swatch, and a black swatch, and we're kind of seeing slight variations of that in the gray here, and that's the end piece. The corner piece, obviously the same situation, but what I really like here is this little detail of a place where we can have our stuff tucked away. Now those are placed on the cabinet already. I do kind of wish it wasn't, so that we could place our own things in there, because if we have a kitchen that has two corners, it is kind of getting repetitive then, and it becomes obvious that it's a like set piece. This is the standard straight cabinet, and again comes in all the same colors. Probably the best way to see those colors also. I do like the bit of options with some variation here on the countertops. That little bit of detail is really cute, and I could definitely see myself using these cabinets. There has been some criticism already on the cabinets, but I personally find them really pretty, and I love the colors and I love the wood detail. I guess it's not everybody's taste, but variety makes the world go around. So let's see. Okay, what I like about this, and I don't know if I can display it with here, let me find something a little more appropriate for it. This is actually a shelf space. So small objects can be fitted in here, and it gives us just a little bit of an option to decorate and change it up and make it our own. That's kind of what I wish they had done over here. This is the outer corner piece, so you can see the two sides to it, and then we have the end piece with kind of that waterfall edge. And then looking at the variations of the island cabinets, you can see the corner piece here. This is one of the edge pieces, and again, it has a decor space in it with lots of slots by the looks of things. So there's lots of opportunity to really make that your own. And then we have the corner piece here, so you can see the variations. I like the kind of glass cabinet section there. This is the standard flat piece here. Here is another corner piece, and again with decor slots. So very, very customizable. This makes me happy, like so happy. I love being able to add those little touches. There's the other end of the cabinets with, again, that kind of waterfall edge, and then the other variation of the rounded. So moving over here is the appliances that come with it. We get the fridge, which comes in all of the same tones as the cabinetry. And I will point out a feature that seems to be exciting a lot of people. So I just wanted to show this off. All right. If we look at the standard height cabinet, the fridge actually perfectly fits under that cabinet. Now, I personally, in my own home and in most homes I grew up in, I'm used to seeing a shorter cabinet over the fridge, and maybe this is just old school design. So this situation never really bothered me because I just used the shorter cabinet with the standard height fridges that we would get. So I just was never bothered by this, but apparently it has been quite bothersome for some. So this little detail should definitely make some people happy. And, I'm loving that they are doing what they can to, kind of make as many people happy as possible with this. This is the new oven or range, and again, it comes in all of the colors that the cabinets do, so it can directly match. And I love that we also get our basic white and our basic black and kind of a gray range here. So we could probably use these quite a bit in even kitchens where they don't directly match. So my only gripe here, this is something I forgot to point out over here. The corner variation, these are the upper cabinets. We have our end cap version, and we have our standard version and the shorter one and the longer one. My only issue here is that they have made the corner these shelves. I would have liked if they had an option that actually matched these for the corner and then provided the shelf as a second option. I like how it looks, but it's not something I'm going to want in every kitchen. So for me, having that solid piece here would have been a better overall functional piece for me. It would have made it more functional, I guess is what I'm trying to say. That said, I do love that these are all underlit. So all of the upper pieces, all of the upper shelves, and speaking of shelves, we're going to run on over here to the variety of shelves that we were given, which match that corner they also have the undershelf lighting. So we can have a properly lit up kitchen without needing to alt place lighting underneath or anything like that, and I'm here for it. Now I'm just going to delete some of these, get them out of the way for a moment so I can show off another little detail, and that is this over the sink drain rack. This is a feature I have actually told my husband I want us to put into our house. We're renovating and I would love to have the drainage right over the sink. I have always thought that this is a brilliant idea. I wish we would see more of it in American design. And yeah, this would make me happy. It makes me very happy in The Sims. This is a piece that I will probably use in like every build because it's just a little detail that I love so much. And I love that we have like the cutting board and the towel hanging here and the silverware and everything. It's great. And then to make things even more exciting is this sink. This sink is amazing. I love the details. I have custom content sinks because this is the look that I wanted. And as we're going through the kits and the packs that are coming out, I'm finding myself more and more able to delete larger and larger chunks of my custom content because The Sims is just delivering with the pieces that I have been asking for and wanting in my game, and this is one of them. This sink is going everywhere. This is a plate. Well, I should point out, these also come in variations, all of your standard metals and even some of the darker colors, and pretty similar up here. You have your bronzy colors and your silver colors, and then a bit more of that like wood type toning, and it's going to be such a usable piece. And we have just a stack of plates, and it seems like such a simple thing, but it's the kind of decor pieces that we really need because it adds just that little bit of personality. It gives a little bit of insight into your sim and their style. And again, more decorative pieces, just simple things. It's just some fruit and jam, and but it adds that little bit of clutter. It adds just a little something so who lives there and that somebody's actually living there and they're actually using the counters, and it's not always super clean and neat. And this is great if you're doing the pizza because we have our big can of pizza sauce and the little herbs and spices and the block of cheese, and then a new spice rack. Finally, a new spice rack. And this one I think I'll actually use because this one just looks better. It looks more usable and it kind of looks more modern. And that's something we were definitely missing a lot of. And it also fits on the shelves when you don't have them all stacked on top of each other. But I love that, and I'm seeing that even with these decor pieces. Not that you would typically be storing that stuff up on a shelf, but it's nice having that option. And even this awesome little cookbook fits up there too. And I already was getting a peek at some of these swatches. We have some basic color changes, but then we have this like handwritten with the post-it notes, the classic kind of, family cookbook where you've been just building that over time, and I like that detail. Now this is not a usable scale, but it is a very much needed little tiny detail again. It's those lived in, I'm actually cooking in this kitchen kind of details, and I love that. And I love that the contents change each time that we change the swatch. And then a knife block, a nice modern knife block. This comes in a lot of nice basic wood tones, and I'm really loving how that looks. It's going to be just kind of that thing that makes it look like a true chef is living in that house. And then we're getting to the exciting parts right here. This is the waffle maker, the pizza oven, and the mixer. The waffle maker comes with a bunch of new recipes, and as you gain skill, you get more recipes, and obviously they're all kind of waffle based, but just finally having a waffle maker in the game is so nice. It's just, that little detail again. And the pizza oven, I'm unreasonably excited about a pizza oven, but it always kind of drove me a little crazy that we could only get pizza by ordering it and having it delivered. I don't know about you guys, but we have pizza every week, but we make our own pizza. We don't go and have it delivered, or we're cooking it here at home. So I kind of like having that option for my Sims too. And this is all draggable, and I'll explain that a little bit in a moment, but we also have a mixer, and the mixer is functional. You are able to mix and prepare ingredients like the dough for the pizza and the waffles, and also things like vegetables, so that you can actually cut down on your cooking time if you use the prepared ingredients that you've made here in the mixer. So, major detail, and one of those things that's going to make a big difference in just overall gameplay. And that's one big theme I would say is coming with a lot of things that seem kind of simple. This pizza maker and mixer and waffle iron, they're such simple things, but they're going to change everyday life of all of your Sims if you choose to use the objects in your builds. And it's just, that's the kind of thing I like to see in a stuff pack, or any pack for that matter, is things that change the fundamentals of how the everyday life is played, because those are the things that I'm going to get the most bang for my buck. Okay, so up here we have a shelf again, and this one I believe can come out from the wall too. Yeah, so this is the kind that you could hang over like your island counters or something like that, and it comes in all of the heights so that you don't have to worry about, having tall ceilings. You're still covered, and that's pretty nifty. And did I mention it is also lit underneath there? So these are actually functioning as ceiling lights, and I'm loving the detail. I'm hoping we can see more counters in the future that have underlighting. This right here is a dishwasher, and it's, as you may notice, not a full width dishwasher. I'm not 100% sure how I feel about this. I think I like the idea, but I am worried about how it's going to look on a variety of counters and how usable it's going to be because of that. So I'm looking forward to exploring it more, but I do like the look. I like that, one of the things is when you place a standard dishwasher, you can see it on the side, like you can here. And so for that reason, I could never place a dishwasher on the end of, like a row and leave that side exposed, because it just looks awful. So I kind of like that because there's at least one side that would remain usable, and I can kind of plan my kitchens around that. I do wish that we could switch it to either side of the cabinet, and unfortunately we cannot. I'm also hoping that maybe someone will mod this so that that is a capability at some point. Unfortunately, I think that will probably mean just creating an entirely separate object that is shifted to the other side, but it would be nice to have that option. So over here should be our final object other than the walls and floors, and that is the Anywhere Any Fair food stand. So this is the way you make your money, and this is the thing that I was pointing out about how these things are draggable. So we can actually place them on these little shelves and bring things along and actually continue to cook as we're selling. And that is going to be like a game changer. So you can actually stay out someplace else and sell for a while. And I like the variations on here. I like that there are plainer options and kind of more vibrant options, and even like this nice, very classy black option. I wanted to mention too, those are all of the swatches laid out for you here of the counters. And then over here, probably going to use these a lot. I love these tiles so much. They're so cute. I feel like they would fit in a lot of different styles of kitchens. Definitely more on probably the cozier, countryer side, but you could make them easily work in a more modern kitchen, obviously, because it's, to me, been paired with cabinetry that is definitely more modern, and you can see that, but each one of these comes with a matching floor tile. There is just the one green that actually goes with both of the green swatches, but I really love how these look. I like the kind of like mismatched sizing of the tiles. This is very modern, very on point, very basic, and basic in a very good way. This is definitely something, again, I'm going to use a lot. And I'm seeing that a lot with the overall theme of this pack. They're definitely things I am going to use a lot. There's a lot of great basics here. And honestly, in my humble opinion, very worth the $10 price tag because of the reusability of so many of the items, the ability to use everything in multiple ways and in multiple styles. And I think that's going to be a big part. And then, as I've mentioned, just the ways that things like the prepping ingredients and stuff like that will affect everyday sim life. And as someone who loves to do rags to riches gameplay, this is a game changer. This is going to be used a lot. I love to sell things, and having that option and being able to bring it along, put it in the pocket, that's going to be super handy. And just to show you, whoops, we have to actually take the items off of here, but we can pop them on in to her inventory individually, and then they're right there. And then you're able to go anywhere and just drag them back out to wherever you want to place them. So that's going to be huge. And before I go, I wanted to show you the two styled room options that we got. So it just kind of helps to give you an idea of how these rooms come together, how they really meant for these pieces to be used and, put together. And I think it's nice to see them use some of the other pieces that we have in the base game so that you can see it all come together. And here you can kind of get a better idea of the lighting underneath. And here they used a bit of shelving along with the other cabinets. They've used some other pieces that we have overall. And I like how they brought this in too. It does actually go very well with this kitchen. And I like how they mixed the yellow and that kind of orangey color together. It really looks just cozy and unique, and they were able to pull all the colors from this base game tile between the floor and the cabinets. This is a very well designed room, in my opinion. You may agree or disagree, but I really like how they pulled that together. And then over here, probably a bit more use of the actual pack as far as the tiles and the flooring, and really just more of your matchy style. And I like how both the kitchens made use of big open window space. And yeah, I'm I'm really happy with this kit, and I'm really looking forward to playing with it more, incorporating it into my gameplay. But I'm curious how you feel about it. Let me know. I hope you enjoyed your visit today. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos like this. Don't forget to comment. Let me know what you're thinking. And have a great day. I hope to see you again real soon.